Yo guys, what's going on? It is Tuesday, March 18th. We went break even 2 days in a row. I could have just avoided trading today, so I'm definitely a little upset with my discipline. Um, but you know what? I mean, it's a part of it, man. I mean, it's just me not being able to control myself. Convincing myself it's a good idea to take a trade, in bad market conditions like this. We dumped off at market open and then just consolidated the rest of the day, the rest of the morning, I guess. Um, I tried to get a setup here at 11:30, or no, sorry, PM session, 12:25. I'll show you guys the setup, but I just want to say, like, I mean, we have FOMC tomorrow. I didn't need to trade today. I had a bullish bias going into this morning, but price just dumped through this 4 hour, completely disrespected. And then we came into this daily, which made me bullish again. But I was just looking for a bullish setup all day, and I just tried to force one because of my bias. And I don't know, man. Just couldn't, just shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have taken a trade today. But you know what? It's just something I have to learn from. So I'll go ahead and show you guys. This is not the trade over here. It was right here. So it was a late entry. It simply just wasn't my rule. Now this kind of is a what's it called? Market maker buy model. But I just didn't get the entry I wanted. I literally got off the chart. Right. Let me see. Literally right at about 12 when this 5 minute got inversed and retapped into, which is what I was looking for all day to try and get a move higher, but there was like no fair value gaps in here, any 5 minutes at least. And the moment I get off the chart, this happens and I miss the entry. So I come back to my computer and then I try and get an entry here. So it's, it's just FOMO. And then that was that. And it was still even late on this order block. It tapped into this 1 minute gap. I don't trade 1 minute gaps, but I tried to force a setup and I paid for it, and it was just dumb, you know what I mean? My original target was this consequent encroachment of this whole move. But this move ended up going lower, so it really wasn't. But I ended up moving it to this point, which is not the break-even point, but I just didn't get rid of it. This ended up being my final target, and I was going to go break even at this high, which did happen. We hit that high, and then I was just kind of trailing my stop all trade. Like once we made a push like to around here, and I was putting my stop here, and then here, and then here, and then eventually I put it slightly in profit to right about this line. And then price came down, stopped us out at break even, and then that was that. So I'm pretty much break even on the day. I'm up like $7.50. So I'm not gonna count that as a win. So honestly, why did I enter? We had this daily down here that we tapped into, which we didn't end up retracing into yesterday after we inversed it. So that was a pretty strong target for me. And we tapped into here. I was looking for a bullish move out of it all morning. We didn't fully get the setup I was looking for earlier today, so I waited till PM session, and I just didn't need to trade. I didn't need to take this trade, but I did, and it was stupid. It wasn't my rules. I didn't want to miss out. Literally, I remember thinking I didn't want to miss out on this move, and I paid for it. You know what I mean? If I would have entered down here, it's a different story. This would have been following my rules. But, and maybe we would have got stopped at least with partials on this. I don't know. Because I probably would have targeted this high. Maybe this high, because this is already 16 points, but I don't know, man. Yeah. I mean, literally my only confluences here was that I saw this market maker buy model. I didn't want to miss out on it. So I marked out this order block, which was literally disrespected. And I saw this 1 minute gap hold, and then price closed on this order block 4 times after disrespecting it. And I was like, fuck, let me just enter. And yeah, so I know it's stupid. It's really dumb. But I mean, I don't know. We have FOMC tomorrow. I don't know if I'll trade it. I don't know. I think I'm gonna wake up to trade. I don't know. Let me see what time it's at. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff tomorrow. So we have federal fund rate FOMC at 11. So that is it wait, isn't that 12? Wait, is this EST or PST? This is EST. 12, 1, 2. So FOMC is at 2 p.m. So I don't know. Maybe trading morning session isn't bad. I don't know. And we have GDP, unemployment change, unemployment rate, a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. March 20th, so Thursday. Wow, still, I mean, a lot of stuff. So, but I mean, this isn't like news you can't really trade during, you know what I mean? Like, this is kind of helpful news. But I don't know about FOMC. If anybody watches this, just let me know in the comments what you guys think. Maybe I'll just watch the charts, and then if there's an A+ setup, A+, then I'll take it. But I don't know. But that's honestly that, guys. I don't really think I have much else to say for myself. It was just like, yes, I didn't lose money today, but there was no reason for me to take this. And even if I won money on this trade, I don't think I'd be happy with myself. So it's just, I don't know, man. I'm not happy with myself. Even though we didn't lose money, I'm still not happy with myself. You know, like I said, there's no reason to take this trade. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Another thing, guys, like, one thing I've been thinking about for the last, I don't know how long, maybe like a week. I've been looking back on it, or maybe just the last few days. I've been looking back on it, and I've been trading for probably 2.5 years, maybe 2 years. The thing is, like, I've come so unbelievably far. I haven't been trading ICT for 2 years. That's for sure. If I was trading ICT for 2 years, I'd be further than this in my psychology. Man, when I started trading, I had to go through it, man. I had to learn myself. I started out with, I think I was about 14. Man, I started out with shit like Bollinger Bands, Fibonacci, supply and demand, trend lines. I was trading the most disgusting things you've ever seen. I just saw a picture of it on Snapchat in my memories. And it was like these big, fuck, I wouldn't even know what it's called. But man, I was using moving averages. I was using all this different stuff. There was one that was like, let me see if it's here actually. No, I don't think so. But man, it was like these these sort of bars, like this, but they were like curved, and they were like, it was like blue, yellow, and red, and then every time they were literally lined up like this, all throughout price, and then when it would like hit it, you would sell, and then when it hit another one, you bought. It was just bullshit, man. I traded that style for the last year and a half at least, man. I've only been trading ICT concepts for just probably under a year. So In the grand scheme of things, I've come so unbelievably far in my journey. I remember my first trading account. I saved up like $1,000. I'd thrown it into a live account, and that counts at like $13 now. It was just embarrassing, bro. But it was literally just gambling. I was never taught at that point during my trading career. I never knew psychology was a really important thing. Like I never really even heard about it because all these gurus just promoted. They just wanted you to buy their course, and they just, oh, supply and demand. Now the gurus are doing the same thing, but they're promoting ICT concepts. Um, so basically, my point is, I've come so far in my journey that, and like, I've only been trading prop firms since September of 2024. That was my first month buying an account. And that was my first time live trading ICT concepts. Like, I think I had forward tested them and I'd back tested them on TradingView with paper trading. But, there's no real, like, emotions with that. So, the thing is, during my prop firm trading, I have been very, very inconsistent with trading in general. And the only reason is literally just my discipline and, waking up to trade because I'm on PST. I have to wake up earlier. I want to be up an hour, hour and a half before market opens. So I'm waking up at 5 a.m. because market opens at 6:30, right? So that was hard for me. And you know what? I'm improving. I'm improving every day because the last week I didn't miss a day. I woke up every single day. I might not have I didn't win every day. I lost 3 out of the 5 days. But that's a huge that's the one thing that's been holding me back. I mean, there's obviously my psychology, obviously a bunch of things that are holding me back. But that was one of the biggest things that was holding me back in trading. And I'm not saying that problem has been fixed yet. It's only been a week that I've been waking up for. I have to do this every single day, right? I don't just do this for a month, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, and then just, oh, now I'll stop waking up. I have to follow through with it every single day. So, I don't want to get ahead of myself and be like, oh yeah, now that I'm waking up, I'm going to wake up every single day now. I don't know if I'm going to, right? So, I mean, I almost didn't this morning. Man, it was hard. I mean, I only got like 5 hours of sleep, and that's probably a big point. I don't really get much sleep, but I turned off my alarm. I like lied back in bed. I lied to myself. I was like, oh, let me just scroll on my phone. That's it. I won't go back to sleep. And I just kind of shut my eyes. I couldn't keep them open. And then I woke up about 20, 30 minutes later, and I'm like, okay, fuck it. I gotta go. I gotta get up. I'm gonna be so mad at myself if I don't. So, I don't know, guys. I've, I just, one day I'm gonna be able to look back on these videos, and I'm gonna be able to like, just be so proud of myself of how far I've come. And, even though today, it was a bad day. The market conditions were bad. My psychology was bad. I mean, all throughout the morning, my psychology was good. I was being patient. I wasn't forcing any setups along here, right? I didn't change my bias to bearish because I saw this fat move down. I stuck with my bias. I didn't force any setups all through here. And then I think I just got sick of it. I wanted a trade. So, after 3 good hours, I gave in, and, it is what it is. So, but I think that's just gonna wrap it up, guys. I don't know. I don't know if I'll trade tomorrow if I upload a video. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know. But yeah, I will see you guys either Wednesday or Thursday. So,